Welcome to part 15 of Let's Play Syphon Filter. I'll be doing the 15th level.
Studio.
Slow my game, then we can read out the briefing. Farcom warehouses. Almaty, Kazakhstan. Farcom warehouses incoming from Lyon. Roma's men are attacking Fagan's warehouse district in force. You have to get the silo's mainframe computer before they do. The agency's satellites are down, but Aramov assures me the silo can only be accessed via service elevators in warehouse 76. Ericsson has the computer's access code, so you'll need to find him first. This warehouse was Farcom's clearinghouse for the bodies they were using to transport the virus. You have to plant beacons on any bodies you find so the agency can retrieve them for disposal at a level 5 containment facility.
Fagan's men, it's a war zone down there. The mainframe's in an abandoned silo beneath the warehouse. The only way in is through a series of mining tunnels. Warehouse 76 has an elevator that goes down to them. Once in the silo, you'll need a series of key codes to operate the computer. You'll have to get that from Richard Ericsson. He's in charge of Farcom's European operations, so he must be down there somewhere.
Where can I find him?
Fagan was in the process of moving the shipping office, but it used to be in the second story of one of the warehouses.
I need to tag all the viral caches down there so nothing slips through the cracks. How many carrier bodies are there?
I'm not sure.
There are dozens of warehouses down there. You won't have time to search them all.
Farcom has developed a device that allows you to detect the virus remotely. Ericsson probably has it.
Leon, keep trying to contact Markinson. Mara, you'd better be telling the truth. Watch her closely.
Gabe, with both sides killing each other down there, you should be able to stay out of sight long enough to get the job done. Be careful.
Okay, I have to say this, Mara looks like a bit of a ladette, if you know what that is, sort of like a lower class person living on a council estate, female. Anyway, enough of my social snobbery. This mission is a lot like the first one, except it's harder. You'll get the non-stop barrage of enemies that come. They never stop coming. Don't try to clear out the rooms or the areas of enemies. They'll always keep coming. Except in this case, whereas on the first level it was the CBDC versus the terrorists, in which case only one of them was against you. In this level, both sides, if they see you, they will shoot at you, but they'll also shoot at each other, either the grey men or the blue men. I can't remember which is which. I assume the blue men are Farcom's men and the grey men are Roma's men, but I'm unsure. If you see them, or if they see you rather, they will shoot at you mercilessly, and on hard mode it's very difficult to avoid the shots because the danger bar goes up really high. A few difficult things in this level, the most difficult of which is finding the bodies. There is a virus scanner device that means you can find the bodies. The carriers are always in the same locations every time, so if you know them once where they are, you'll always know where they are, so you don't have to search all the places where they're not, because there's nothing in those places anyway. Might be a weapon or two, but it's not worth it. Yeah, there's a few tricky bits in this level. The hardest bit is turning the power on, I think, or turning the power off, so you can get to the gates. I found it really difficult this level when I first did it years ago. I didn't know what I was doing, and the virus carriers were difficult to find. The virus scanner device can also look through walls a bit, which isn't really that helpful. You'd think you could be able to look for enemies and stuff, but seeing as the enemies come non-stop and you have a radar anyway, it's not really that handy for looking through walls. Anyway, here are the objectives. Find and interrogate Ericsson. turn off power to electric fences, that's the tricky bit. Locate and tag 3 viral carriers, that's tricky if you don't know where they are, and get to warehouse 76. Parameters: do not kill Erickson before you've gotten the computer codes. And here's the map. It's a very big area, this, and it's easy to get lost. But I've had loads of practice at this, so I should be okay. Okay, from the start you can kill these men before they notice you. Yeah, they've noticed me because they've killed the other men, Roma's men, I think. They've killed. Oh. There we go. It's not usually that difficult. I suppose it's because I listened to the briefing at the start. Yeah, there's one. I think that was one of Roma's men. Anyway, go in here, and Erickson's here. Don't kill him before you speak to him, otherwise it's mission over.
Erickson, move.
Who are you? What do you want?
I'll ask the questions. I need the access codes to the silo mainframes, now.
But I don't know.
I'm going to count to 3, then I pull the trigger.
But look,
1,
I don't know the codes.
2...
All right. Here it is. Please.
Stay here. If you move a muscle before I return, I'll take you out myself.
Okay, you can kill him now and nothing happens. Or if you leave here then come back, he'll have disappeared. Which sort of makes sense really, because he would run away. Here's the virus scanner.
That scanner should help you find the viral carriers.
You don't really need it if you know where they are, because you don't have to see where their bodies are to be able to tag them. I always thought this door was really pixelated. Anyway, when I was younger. Anyway, from here there's enemies on the roof. Don't bother killing them because they only return. You can check out that warehouse there, but there's nothing in there. Well, the body is in. I can't remember if there's anything else in there. From here, you want to go over here so to avoid the enemies on the roof. So quickly climb in here. Quickly, that's it. You might take a little bit of damage here and there. Yeah, I know exactly where the bodies are, so you don't have to check the scanner. Okay, little secret behind here is an M79. This is very important. You need this for one part of the level in particular. No, 2 parts of the level actually. It's very handy, so don't waste it. Right. Yeah, the enemies never stop coming, so don't bother to clear out an area before you move on, because they'll only come back. Okay. Make sure you get rid of the barrels, because the enemies can shoot them when you go past, and that's instant death. Quickly, that's it. Okay, there's a new weapon in this area. Just check there's no one on the other side, that's it. And then go in this door, and Gabe will kick it open. Here's a new weapon, the Biz 2. It's like the G18, except it has more ammo, but it's just as fast. So it's a very good weapon. And switch to it immediately. Don't bother using a PK102. It isn't as good as the Biz, and you get loads of Biz. So I'll get that out now. Yeah, climb in here, because there's some grenades here. They're quite handy actually. And then just run for it. Don't hang around this area. It's very dangerous. Okay, climb up here. This is the next part of the level. And the first body is nearby. There are no enemies here. So if you get the scanner out, here we go. Which you have to select it like that, and then look in there, and there's a body. It's blue. You can also look through walls with it, which isn't really that useful. So climb on top, and then do this. Let's get the Biz out first.
I found and tagged a virus carrier. I'm not sure what Fagan was planning here, but it looks like he had enough of this stuff to wipe out a continent.
I'm trying to tap into NATO's spy satellite so I can get a fix on your position, but the agency computers must have crashed.
Don't worry, I've got it covered down here.
This area can be tricky. Just kill the enemies on top, and then throw a grenade down here if you can, to clear out this area of enemies. Just throw it against the wall and it should bounce off. Sometimes they say They say something in Russian when you throw a grenade down there, or they say "you son of a bitch." That's happened. Another one. Okay, let's go. Quickly, don't have much time. And go. Quickly shoot these. Don't be too close though, because there's another barrel there and that can get you. Because shooting the far away ones will set off the closer one. Anyway, then climb in here. And there's a little bit of a save point. Well, not a save point, but a safe point, if you like. The other body is in here, but I know where it is. Yeah, get the grenades, then the flak jacket. And just get those grenades first. There we go. There we are. Yeah, the second body's up here. If you miss any of them, you have to go back. So just keep pressing triangle around here somewhere. But obviously you'd use the scanner if you didn't know where it is. Right. Don't go down the tunnel yet. It's blocked off by an electric door. We have to turn the electricity off before we can go through there. You know, clear out some enemies. Yeah, it's not as good as the G18 really. I mean, the G18 would have gotten that. Let's just go. Quick. Roll, that's it. Then go in here. Quick. Good, that's the, yeah, that's that bit done. We don't have to go back there now. Explode that, then there's a hole here underneath the barrels. Right. Left is where the tunnel is, but it's blocked off by the electric door. Ah. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, they've noticed me. Don't want to lose too much armor really, because I need it. There we go. That shouldn't have happened. Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. They should have been killed by the other men. Anyway, K3G4 in here. Make sure you get that. That's handy for the next level, I think. And there's these enemies. Shoot the barrel. There we are. I don't think any more enemies appear down here. There's nothing in there. Yeah, nothing in there. No, but maxed out on that. Anyway, this is the tricky bit with the electricity to turn off. Get rid of them, just in case. Okay, don't bother killing any enemies yet. There's no point, they return almost immediately. Just climb up here. Now this bit took me ages to work out as a child. I couldn't work out how to get over there. I kept looking for electricity in that room down there, but there's nothing in there. Anyway, get the M79 out. Quickly shoot one of these. And these ones. Okay, and then climb onto this thing, and then hopefully the enemies won't notice you when you're hanging across like this. Although more enemies will come, and hopefully some blue men will come, which will distract them. No, that hasn't happened for some reason. As soon as you turn the electricity on, some more grey enemies will appear, and they might be tricky. Here they come. Quickly hang on again and then go the other side. They shouldn't notice you. But don't draw attention to yourself. We need those 2 M79 rounds, so don't waste them. Okay. Trying to go backwards. There we go. Okay, get the biz out again. Now they noticed me. Let's go down here. Wait for that to resolve itself. Throw a grenade actually. I don't want to use my M79 really because it's useful. We gone? Yeah, that should be okay, just enough time to get out of here. Quick. Yeah, because the enemies never stop coming. Okay, there's a spare flak jacket in there which we don't need. Just shoot that. The last body for this level is in here. Right, when you go in here, 3 men with flak jackets come down, one of whom throws grenades, and he's really difficult. If you want to, you can headshot them or use the K3G4, but you will lose a lot of health, and you might even get exploded with the grenade. So it's best just to use the M79, because there's another flak jacket in there, so you don't really need these men's flak jackets. So go in here. That's it, just make sure you get them, because they're quite tricky. Anyway, the last body is just over here. If you don't know it's here, just use the virus scanner. There we go, and that's the end of that. But yeah, because I exploded them, I don't get the flak jackets, but that doesn't matter, because there's another flak jacket out there in a case, which I will get. Okay, that's the tricky part of this level over, because the electricity bit and that bit with those flak jacket men was they're the hardest bits of this level, really. Just make sure you get out of here unscathed. Ah. Obviously the unscathed thing isn't working. I'll have to grenade it. Let's go. Yeah, it's like a constant war zone down here. All the way back. And now that the fences or the electric gates are turned off, you can just go through here just by kicking the gate. Okay, through there is where we were earlier, so you don't really need to go over there unless you want to. But there's just another load of enemies that never stop appearing. Anyway, go through here because the exit's over here. Yeah, some enemies up here. I think these might have flak jackets, although I'm unsure. Yeah, these ones do over here. If you want the flak jacket, I suggest you headshot them. Otherwise, you'll have to use the barrels. That's one. Yep, good. Oh, there's one more. That's it. And then explode the barrels before you go through. Yeah, they did have flak jackets, I was right. Well remembered. And I needed a flak jacket, so I'm glad I did that. Can't remember if there's anything over here. No. So the exit's over here. Just keep shooting him. Don't care about the flak jacket. Can't be bothered to headshot him. Might be one more. No. Sometimes there is, I think. Anyway, the exit's over here. If you haven't completed all the objectives, you can have a wander around here and have a look. Otherwise, as soon as you go in here, it's mission over, I think. Yeah. Otherwise, you can have a look. Anyway, that's mission 15 done. In the 16th mission, it's the next half of this. There are more bodies to tag and things. Save that. Okay, so in part 16, I'll be doing mission 16, which is another level like this, but harder. Can you believe? So thank you for watching. See you in part 16. Bye bye.